Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today we are going to learn what I have decided to call a pesky but pretty crossback straddle entrance. Now, the reason I consider it pesky is because if you don't put your hands and your legs in exactly the correct spots, you will have a really hard time getting into it. However, once you do get the hang of it, it's actually really pretty and has a lot of moments where you can rest, smile, wave at the crowd. We love that. Now, before we get into it, this is your friendly reminder, silks is hard and dangerous. Make sure you practice with the proper safety equipment like me. Look at that thick mat. Also, I'm labeling this advanced beginning because it is a crossback. You have to know how to put on foot locks, and it requires a lot of ab and arm strength to get upside down. All right, let's get into it. You're going to start by putting on foot locks, any foot locks. You don't have to do dancer's locks like me. You can put on figure 8 foot locks. If you're not sure what foot locks are, this sequence is definitely not for you. Once you have your foot locks on, you're going to pick a side, any side, and go into a split. Now, here is where the first issue comes up. All you splitty aerialists out there like to go into your big, gorgeous, deep, grand oversplit, and you can't do that. You got to keep it ugly, you guys. Look at this V shape I'm in. Awful. If you want, you can go into a deep split first. Just make sure you pull yourself out of it before you start the crossback entrance. Also, other side note, hands should be grabbing the silks just above your forehead. You're going to roll your front leg the same direction that it's in to meet the back leg. So my left leg is in front, so I'm going to start to roll that leg to the left to meet the back leg. From here, pay attention, this is tricky. The knees move together forward underneath the soft end of the silks, and then together they go up and over. I almost have to lift my hips up and then press them down. And here I'm in this kind of pretty seated kneeling position. If you're doing an ambient set, you could live here for 30 seconds, or in my case, probably 3 minutes while I regroup my energy. But to continue on and get that cross on our backs, we have to do a little direction shift. So first the arms are going to have to shift, then the knees are going to have to shift. So I started with the left leg, remember? So I'm taking my left hand, making sure not to trap the silks in my armpit. I'm bringing it across my body to grab the opposite silks. From here, I kind of like to center and square off my body a little bit. So now the silks behind me is running directly down my butt crack. I really can't think of any better way to say it. And then I'm bringing my hand that was on the right silks to the left silks, basically just by reaching behind me. After that, you want to bring your knees to the opposite direction. So I face them forward, and then when I shoot my legs down, I'm essentially set up to get that cross back on. Now make sure as those legs come down, both silks are in your armpits. Also, make sure, as with any other crossback entrance, before you go into your actual crossback, the cross is over your butt at your waist area. Now, this isn't really a video on how to troubleshoot getting upside down, but for me, I think of it as a 3-step process. Step number 1 is engaging the abs. Step number 2 is the babiest pull-up ever. Step number 3 is shoving your body backwards. If at any point during that process you let your core go, you will have a harder time getting backwards. I've seen people backbend into it, but it's not correct and it's not as pretty. I'm also going to guide you through getting out because there's kind of a cheat way to know without looking as to which silks is on top of the other silks. So to get out of a crossback, you always want to grab the side of the silks that's closest to your body. But with this, you don't even have to reach behind and think about it. Just whatever leg you started on, grab the other silks. So I started on my left. I place both hands on my right silks and it just pops right off. And if you're feeling bad about that ugly split from earlier at the top of this crossback entrance, now would be a great time to go into your deepest split and show the crowd what you're all about. See, everyone, I'm flexible. And of course, my butt is now facing you, but just a friendly reminder that if you put on dancer locks, those live ends of the silks need to be on the inside of your legs before you step out of them. Before we run this again and I show you at normal speed, I just want to talk about what would happen if you were to try and do this from a full split. So I got my dancer locks on, I'm ready to go, did that full split, and then boom, boom, there's no room for my knees. And also, if I were able to squeeze my knees up, I'd have to do this big pull up, and it honestly, your feet just don't end up right. Nothing ends up right. It's no good. No bueno. Don't do it that way. All right, I'm going to play this back and do it at a somewhat normal speed for my friends that hate when things are slowed down and need to see everything in time. So let's do it. You're going to put your foot locks on. Then once those feet are locked up, pick a side, any side. Remember, hands go just above the forehead and you're coming into that ugly V-shape split. Whichever leg is in front, that leg moves towards the same direction to meet the back. And the knees come under the silks and then over and through the silks. Switch your arms up. Make sure to trap it in your armpit. Move your knees to the other side. Open up your inner cross back. Press back. Live your best upside down life here. Do whatever you want to do. When you're ready to come out, grab the live ends. And then once again, I started with the left leg in front, so I'm grabbing the right silks to pop out of here, evening everything out. And then again, I'm making sure those silks are on the insides of my knees to step forward and down. You don't have to crouch down like me. I'm just making it easier for myself. And that's it. That's the tutorial of the day. If you gained value out of this, would you please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification button on? That little notification bell will alert you every time I post a new tutorial like this. I also post flexibility tutorials and, of course, other health and fitness videos. If you have any other requests, you can let me know in the comments as well. I will try and honor all requests, but I am not an advanced aerialist. I am a solid intermediate, if not advanced beginning myself, so I will not demo crazy tutorials like drops and whatnot, but we can troubleshoot certain basic moves together if you're struggling. Anyway, that's all from me for now. Until the next time, have a fit and fabulous day. Bye-bye.